So this past Saturday, I fished my first ever BFL as a co-angler down on Table Rock. It was the first one of the year for the Ozarks division, and so I'm just going to recap it. I was terrible. Could not catch anything all day. I got one short the whole day. But my boater, he was on him pretty well. He ended up with 14.6, I think, got 23rd. And he was a really cool guy. He wanted me to catch fish. I just wasn't good enough this weekend. So I did not do well, but he was on him pretty well. He was just finding brush piles anywhere from 40 to even 100 feet he was fishing at one point. And he was just going with a Demiki rig and an A rig actually, but yeah. So this is what he was mainly catching them on. Right off the bat, in the morning, he caught 2 smallmouth right away on this Demiki rig in about, I think, 50 foot. So he put those in the box. Then he ran to a couple more brush piles, caught one. And then for a long time, neither one of us got a bite for hours. Till we finally ran to one spot on a point. I think this spot was probably 35 feet. And he was on the live scope, and he actually had me come up there and look at it. You could just see all the shad, and then the bass, you couldn't really see them until you'd see like shad falling out of the school, and a bass would just come out of nowhere, really, off the bottom and eat it. And so he was taking this Demiki rig, and the shad are up here. He would have it up, drop it down slowly to the bottom, up, and then just drop it slowly. And the bass, I mean, you could watch them on the live scope. It was pretty cool watching them. I learned a lot getting to net his fish, learned a lot watching. It was a pretty cool day. Glad I got to do it. The next tournament is on Lake of the Ozarks, actually. I think it's the 25th of March. So hopefully they'll be biting a little better for me. I tried to fish deep, and he was even telling me where the brush piles were, but I couldn't get him to bite like he was, so it was a tough deal for me, but it was really good to learn and just see how he was doing it and watching the live scope. He tried the Alabama rig a lot, but they really were not invested in it. It was just the Demiki rig that was getting a bite. I think he caught 7 keepers all day. Ended up with 14.6. And yeah, took home a check, so it was pretty fun. I'll definitely be doing it again. Hopefully I'll get to do the rest of the tournaments this year. Thanks for tuning in. Please consider hitting the subscribe and the like buttons. Hopefully at the next tournament, I'll actually get some footage on the water. I got to get a new GoPro because my dog knocked my last one in the lake. So I got to go to the store.